So
course.
we said on a recording, and it might have went up recently. You used to eat
Uh-huh.
batteries when you were a kid. I didn't ask if you were ready because we don't have time to be ready. We only have time.
Mm. Welcome back to noise.
Yep, that's all we do. That's our
We
job is
just
to make
make
noise.
noise.
So we have to get over here, I think. To get up on there.
YouTubers be chirping, they say.
Is that what they say?
That is what they say.
Oh, I might be able to make that. Ooh. Maybe if I didn't bonk my head.
So you were gonna say something and then you didn't. And then I don't remember what it is. Do you remember what it is?
Why would I do that?
I remember? Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Alright. I can for sure make this. Maybe. Okay, maybe not. Because I think I have to climb, I have to hit the top of that rail. I don't know if I
There
can
is
do that.
definitely a chance that you can make that.
Oh, maybe not if I hit my head on the ceiling. Oh, this is why. Why does it do this? Because I can't look. If I sprint like this,
Hmm.
nope, you can't jump. Why? Why not?
Have you considered running so fast that you go up the wall?
I don't know if that'll work
Yeah, I
because
don't think that works here.
I mean, here, I'll try this. I'll try running from here. Oh wait, what's the button for that? Yeah, it's holding X. That's what I was doing. Nope, can't get through there, so. Well, you can do that. Sup, fellas. But yeah, I think I need to head through that red door somehow.
Yeah.
Some way, somehow. Do I have to run, like... Maybe I have to start here? That could be it.
Oh, and yeah, jump across at once you go full speed. It's never not funny.
It's always funny. Ow. Oh my god, that took a lot of damage. Well, hopefully this will be enough. I don't know if
Hmm.
this will be enough space. Yeah, because I don't think it saves my
Does
speed
not appear
progress.
so.
This is like in Metroid Dread, when you have to... Oh,
Heh.
you have to think really far in advance when you try to do a Shine Spark. Ooh. Oh, this is Metal Gear. Yeah, I definitely can't do it from here, though. I did some stealth. It was a sneaking mission that I just did. Could do it from here? Maybe. Because I think it would take me up there if I had enough room. Barely not enough. Something like this. I'm not sure what they intend for me to do then.
Maybe we do go the original longer route.
Well... Oh. I don't go through that door. Lamau.
Where? Oh.
Yeah, I can just do
Oh.
it like this.
Oh.
Oops.
Well.
Alright. Guess we're making our way. Ooh. So there was something I wanted to say on recording, and I did in fact forget it.
Damn. All right. Well, then I suppose Airplane food. What is the deal with it?
What's that?
I don't know.
It's what airplanes eat so they can fly. I think so. We said on a recording, and it might have went up recently. You used to eat batteries when you were a kid.
Yeah, I did say that on a video. I didn't. No, I did not eat batteries.
You consumed batteries, is what you
I
did.
put them in my mouth because they had a unique and interesting flavor.
Okay, so I have an apology to make because I think I made fun of you for that. But
You
then,
did.
and then I ate batteries. No. So what happened is I was at work and we were just talking and bullshitting as we do. And I don't know how we got on the subject, but I think like someone either we misspoke or something else. And I was like, it just became the funniest idea to me that like you could say, this person, they're too old or they're not working. So we need to give them some batteries to make them work again. Like we just need to get them to eat batteries.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the funniest thing in the world to me. Just the idea that, they're out of juice. Give them some batteries to eat.
Yeah.
That's where we're gonna go with in the future.
That's why I had a better attention span as a kid. It was all those batteries I was eating.
That's right. So yeah, I need to go straight up from here somehow.
My work sure is something. I keep getting scheduled to work alone on like the busiest nights because they know that I'm competent and I can do it, and so it is therefore now a cost-saving measure. So viewers, you will not be rewarded for your good work. So just don't. Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Be mediocre.
Yeah. I feel that on my job.
Mm-hmm.
I feel it a lot.
If you rise to the occasion, you will be given more, and there will be no additional benefits.
There is, as always, lots and lots of encouragement to not try, to not do very well, not stand out. Only there's no benefit to doing it. It actually makes your job so much worse if you try, and yeah.
There is no incentive to be a good worker. Being a good worker, the incentive is detrimental to you. Anyways.
How do I get through here? Oh wait, this is high voltage.
But you know what?
Here's
You know
what we
what
can
working a shit job does give you? Good stories and character development. Read mental trauma. But I had a very funny interaction with someone on the phone the other day. This one is not traumatic. This one's just funny. Sometimes those happen too. Where, in case the viewers don't know, I think I've said it before, but also our episodes go up in random orders. They're not chronological. I've worked 3 different jobs since this channel started recording videos. So to remind viewers, in this timeline, in broadcast order, or chronological order, not broadcast order, in chronological order at this time, I am working at a hotel. And I do the front desk and I do night audit. And the night audit part is fun because, you know, it's a real, what do I call it? The genre of job I would refer to as a wizard in his tower job.
Yes.
You just kind of sit around and do your own thing for most of it. And one night, it was like really busy this weekend. We were getting a ton of phone calls. And we were completely sold out. And the guy's like, "Oh, okay. Well, when do you next have availability?" And I'm like, "This day." He's like, "Okay. Can I book 2 rooms, 2 double queens for 2 days then?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you got it." And And then I tell him the price, and he's like, "Oh yeah, don't. That's fine. I'm a multimillionaire." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah." And then there's also like a deposit, you know. And then I tell him that, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's fine. It's pocket change." And I just go, "Okay." So, like, I mean, you know, I like to engage in a little fibbing myself with random people. I understand.
You said, yeah, me
So,
too.
so yeah, to lie directly to me, a bold-faced lie to my face, an experienced bold-faced liar, you know, I recognize what's going on here, and I'm like, I'm just not gonna engage with this person. But I will humor him, you know? And so he's like, yeah, you know, everyone here's been like, on the phone so far has been like a dick to me. You've been really nice, you know. I'm in town for like a friend's wedding, and you know, before he gets married, all the other boys, you know, the lads, we're doing like a bachelor party thing. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's cool. He's like, yeah, I want to give you a $400 tip. I'm like,
Ah.
okay. He's full of shit. Like, it's not happening. There is, you know, not even a 0.01% chance thought in my mind that this would happen. I know it's not. And I'm like, oh, you know, that sounds fun. Like, you know, like what's going on? Yeah, I'm asking for all the juicy details because I realize that it would be funny to make this man make his lie more and more contrived on the spot, you know?
Yeah.
So like I'm just engaging with him, like, yeah, you know, like, oh, that sounds fun. You know, I was planning a trip with some friends too and shit like that.
It's like funny you
And
say that. Once I get off work, I'm going to a bachelor's party.
and the guy's like, oh yeah, you know, you've been really nice. I wanna up the tip to 600. And at that point, I'm like, how high can I get him to go?
Ah. Oh, what? You know what? Maybe I can make this happen.
And then I like finish up his reservation, you know.
Oh.
I finish up his reservation and like throughout it, just, you know, like little comments here and there. He keeps upping it like 700, 800, and he gets to 1,000. And then we get to the end of our phone call, and I'm like, yeah, you know, so do you want any confirmation number or an email I can send it to?
Oh, damn.
He's like, no, that's fine. You know what? I feel really bad for giving you so little money, so I want to put it 1,500 when I go in. And mind
This
you, at this point,
motherfucker.
at no point has this man asked for my name. So like, even if he did come in, he wouldn't know who to give it to. You know, like, uh, and I'm like, yeah, thanks. Yeah. So, and then he hangs up. And then I'm like, okay, that was fun. You know, that was a fun 10 minutes of my life.
Oh, you know what? I might be able to make this work actually. So here's what I do.
Uh-huh.
Because I think when I jump. Oh, what the how did I get there? I went back to the back of it. Actually, I need to go back this way instead.
So then, like 5, 10 minutes later, he calls back, and I recognize the voice and number immediately. And I'm like, okay, you know, I'll just answer this like normal, like pretend like, you know, just normal. See what he says. Like if he opens like, hey, it's me again, you know, I get it. So he calls back. He asks if we have any availability today. I'm like, huh? I'm like, no, you know, we don't. We have availability on this day. Um, you know, it's like, okay, I'll do 2 rooms for 2 days on that day. And I'm like, okay, so he's going through the same script again.
Uh-huh.
And then, you know, I tell him the price again. I go through the same script. He gets to the, oh, it's okay, I'm a multimillionaire again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, man, you already called here. Like, are you wanting to make a change to your reservation? Are you wanting to add rooms? He's like, no, I didn't call here. I'm like, yeah, yeah,
I
you
have an
did.
identical twin brother who sounds exactly like me.
I'm like,
He
yeah,
was also
yeah,
a
you did.
multimillionaire.
He's like, no, I didn't, but I want to book 2 rooms, and I'm like, I'm like weighing the options in my head. I'm like, do I do this again? And I was like, nah, I kind of want to go in the back and play my Steam Deck. And I said, yeah, okay, buddy. And then I hung up on him.
On a multi-millionaire.
Yeah. Oh, there's some other funny things when I
You
was just
cost your
brushing
job
through.
millions.
At one point he asked, he's like, is it okay if I bring people back to the room? And I'm like, I mean, yeah, you know, it's like,
Fuck.
it's your room. As long as you're not like, as long as you're not like having more than like 4 people sleep in the room, because like, it's like a double queen, like that's all it really fits. He's like, oh no, I just want to bring some strippers back for a little bit. I'm like, hey man, whoever you put in the room, that's none of my business, you know, like. He's like, oh, cool. I'm like, yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a tip. You can come
Yeah.
with us.
No, that was part of that was one of the times when he upped the tip. Is when I told him like, that's that's none of my business. He's like, $700. And he was just saying all this weird. Oh, he wanted to pay in cash was another thing, which like basically no hotels around this area at least take cash. They're card only. And we don't advertise that we take cash. Like we don't have a cash drawer, so if someone pays cash, it needs to be exact change. And the guy said he would bring exact change. He wouldn't, obviously. He's not going to show up. But I'm like, yeah, you know, that's fine. We normally don't, but it's fine. And so basically what was happening is either there's two
I assume this was like
possibilities.
some dumb kid trying to prank you and be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
that
no,
was so
like,
funny," and it was just like
there's
perfectly mundane.
Yeah, there's two possibilities. One is that it's some dude doing a prank call, which is like, I kind of want to see that prank call video on YouTube where it's just me just like not engaging with this person at
Yeah.
all about their like, oh, I have all this money, and I'm like, cool. Anyways,
It was Mr.
uh,
Beast, dude.
or the secondary option is that it's like someone trying to pimp people out and they're just trying to get rooms and then show up and pay cash because, you know, prostitution. You can't exactly Venmo people for prostitution or
Oh, I
whatever.
see.
So like that is possible that they wanted the rooms and would show up if I didn't just hang up on them the second time. They wouldn't tip me that, you know. The guy's not a multimillionaire. He's just like the call boy for some like pimp or group of girls who do their own shit. Which once again, hey, I don't give a shit. None of my business. I don't care. Well, asterisk.
It is
I
your
don't care.
business.
I don't care if all parties consent.
We may have to look this up.
Hmm.
Because I don't see what to do in that room. My only idea is that it said it was high power voltage or something. Some kind of nonsense. So I feel like following this pipe all the way somewhere. Here it is. So it comes to here. It says high voltage. Does this give me any clues?
Can you shoot it? Oh. Does that do anything? So you can't go up that? Is that the problem?
No, I can. I can't.
Oh, okay.
There was that one room with the vents among us. And here, I'll get there in a second here. I can't do anything in this room. And it says I'm supposed to be up there.
I see.
My only tip,
Wait,
my
go
trick.
to open the map. So you can't go under?
I can't.
Oh, but then you can't go up.
I cannot go up.
'Cause you...
I
Huh,
need to be right here.
I see.
And my idea is that, hey, this says danger high voltage. It's got a decent looking model. Probably need to do something with that.